Hey Merciful kids, welcome to Children's Church. It is our summer unit and it is hot outside. In this lesson, we will be learning how God used regular people to show His power and to help them. Let's learn more about our powerful God. Now Alex is going to give you some guidelines and tips for Children's Church.
Guys, here's some tips to help you with service today. Tip number 1. Listen and pay attention until the end. Tip number 2. Sing and participate in each activity. Tip number 3. Try to remember the key verse from today. See you later.
My God is strong. He'll do anything big or small. Nothing is impossible for a super wonderful God. Every day I can know God is always there for me and my family. Every day I can know greater is the one who lives inside me. Super big, super strong, super wonderful God. Super big, super strong, super wonderful God. Our God is strong. He'll do anything big or small. Nothing is impossible for a super wonderful God. Every day I can know God is always there for me and my family. Yeah, every day I can know greater is the one who lives inside me. Super big, super strong, super wonderful God. Super big, super strong, super wonderful God. Love, love, love one another and be kind. Be kind to each other. Love, love, love one another and be kind. Be kind to each other. Jesus told us to love Him and to love everyone. Jesus told us to love Him and to love everyone. So let your light shine and love, love, love one another and be kind. Be kind to each other. Love, love, love one another and be kind. Be kind to each other. Jesus told us to love Him and to love everyone. can say hello and shake a hand, share your toys and help out a friend, all with a great big smile and 2 thumbs up. When there's a job to do, you can get it all done. Just remember to love, love, love one another and be kind to your sister and your brother. Love, love, love one another and be kind to your mother and your father. Love, love, love one another and be kind to your friends and your neighbor. Love, love, love one another and be kind to each other. Love.
Oh hey Austin, I love you. Oh, that's so sweet, Kira. That reminds me about the main scripture. Would you like to read it to me? Sure.
You can find it in Romans 12:10.
Got it.
Be devoted to one another in a brotherly love. Honor one another above yourselves.
Would you like me to read you the story for today?
Sure.
David was secure in his position, and he had practiced doing what was right. Now he had time to remember his old friend Jonathan, and he wanted to help Jonathan's descendants. Most of the kings of that time would have sought out any descendants for the former king and executed them so that they would never be a threat to the throne. But that was not David's concern. Instead, he wanted to honor the friend who had saved his life. So he looked for Jonathan's son, Mephibosheth, who was hiding for many years. David's kindness to Mephibosheth went far and beyond to be kind and give him back everything that belonged to his family, and demonstrated David's good heart, and showed how important it was to him to show love and mercy.
Hey guys, welcome back to Get Fit with God.
Where we exercise to make your heart stronger and healthier.
Just like we can exercise to make your hearts and bodies stronger, we can also exercise to make our hearts and faith stronger by reading the Bible, studying the Bible, and more.
Today's exercise is extreme mountain climbers. This works your whole body, but mainly your core. Let's begin. I will be demonstrating. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into plank. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet up right on the outside of your hand. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but you're going to put it like right here on the outside of your hand. And then you're going to move it to your other foot. So like this. And we'll do 5 on each leg, but 10 total. And here we'll be doing the modification.
Thanks, Austin. So, for the modification, it's super easy. You're just going to step. So, you're going to do this. And that's all. So, you can pick which one works best for you. Let's start.
Three, 4, 5, 5. Whew. Wow, that really worked my core. Well, that's for today.
We'll see you next time on Get Fit with God.
It's Bridge Kids Story Time! Hello, Bridge of Hope. I'm Brielle Lamb, and welcome to another episode of Bridge Kids Story Time. Today's story is David is Merciful to Mephibosheth.
Today's story can be found in 2 Samuel chapter 9. And now for our cast. Mephibosheth, David. And now for our story. After David became king, he took back the land of Jerusalem and continued to conquer the surrounding nations so that Israel was no longer harmed. David became famous for his military power, and he was very confident in his position as king, but he kept in mind that it was God's greatness that was supporting him and Israel. David wanted to do what was just and right, even if that meant breaking away from things that he was able to do as king. As king, David had the power to destroy the descendants of the king before him, so no one would try to take his place as king. Mephibosheth was a descendant of his old friend Jonathan, who was the son of King Saul before David's rule. Instead of harming Mephibosheth, David honored him and gave him the land that belonged to Saul and his family. Even though this wasn't the norm of the culture, David showed how important it was to show love and mercy. And that was Bridge Kids Story Time!
Hi, welcome to Bridge of Hope Craft Corner. I'm Miss Erin.
I'm Ben.
And today we're talking about brotherly love. The lesson today was about when David was merciful to Mephibosheth. And now I'm going to read you our verse for today. It comes from Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Show family affection to one another with brotherly love. Outdo one another in showing honor. So Ben's going to tell us what we need to make our craft, and then I'll explain what we're making.
You need cut in half construction paper and crayons.
Okay, so today we're going to be making thank you cards. And what these thank you cards are going to be for is when somebody shows you kindness or does something for you, we're going to make thank you cards that you can have on hand so that you can fill out a thank you card of what they did for you and thank them. We'll be right back. Okay, we've made a couple to show you. So you take your construction paper that you would cut in half, you fold it in half so you get a little card. So I just wrote thank you and I drew a flower. Ben, show them yours.
I wrote thank you and put hearts in the middle.
You did a great job. Now these cards, like I said, you'll want to make quite a bit. Doesn't have to be a whole lot, like a handful, like 5. And keep them on hand so that whenever somebody does something nice for you, or they're really nice to you, or they went out of their way to do something for you, you have thank you cards on hand so that you can show your appreciation for those people. Well, if you make these cards, we hope to see them. Share them on social media using the hashtag
BOHCraftCorner.
Well, you guys, we've had a great time. We'll see you next week. Bye.
My strength when my mind says I'm not good repeated promises to me. Now there's no stopping what you have started until